Hello to the two people. How are you? How are you? Um, hello, Queenie. Hello, Tina. It's not. I don't know. It showed up as game night. It's not a game night. Um, I'm going to be reading my self-care prescription book. This is what I'm going to be reading. Just a few pages from my self-care prescription book. I don't know why it came up as game night. It's not a game night. Um, Yeah, so I am streaming off of StreamYard. I am on my KEE-KEE Fitness channel, Journey with KEE-KEE, and Facebook, okay, from StreamYard. But just really quick, a few pages of the self care prescription book. I understand if you have to go or you might not be interested in the book, just make sure you smash that like button, y'all. Okay. I hope your morning or your afternoon is going well. If you are not subscribed to KEE-KEE Fitness channel, please subscribe, comment, like, and share. Okay, let's make it go viral. Okay, guys. So, really quick, I stopped at page 63, and the title is "Try Something New, Learn a Language." This is not my book. I did not write this book. This book was written by Robin L. Gobbin. Okay, Robin L. Gobbin. And self care is more than just going to the nail shop, to the barber shop, getting your hair cut, nails done, manicures, pedicures, all that stuff. So we are in chapter 4, and it reads: Learning a new language is an excellent way to feed your brain and keep it in shape. It helps keep your mind sharp by demanding that it translate information that you read or heard from your native language to the language you are learning. At the same time, learning a new language sharpens your communication skills and open up the possibilities for you to create new relationships with people who speak the language you are learning. And that's true. Because, like the field that I'm working in, there's a lot of Spanish speakers and some Magnolian, like the Asian culture. So, yes, I am trying to learn a few words, some sentences, lots of words, few sentences of Spanish, and some words of Mongolian. That's like Asian. So, yeah, it's really important to know, at least two, if not three or four, at least two different languages, right? Your home language and then another culture's language. There are so many cool ways to learn new language these days. There are books, apps, study abroad programs, and personal language coaches. And there are tons of language to learn. Take a moment to consider what language you might be interested in learning. Take one step in that direction by downloading a language learning app, such as Duolingo, Memrise, or Buzu, on your phone and spending time exploring the app. Making time, find free moments for intellectual stimulation. What if I told you that creating time for intellectual stimulation doesn't necessarily require you to carve out time in your schedule? It can be as simple as repurposing the time you already have. We all have free moments that sneak by each day without our without our even recognizing it. That don't sound right, but that's what it says. For example, moments tick by while we are waiting for appointments, classes, or meetings to begin, while commuting to and from work, while standing in line or sitting on hold, while commercials are playing, and so on. This doesn't even include the time we spend checking our phones and scrolling through social media. Imagine if you decide to repurpose just a fraction of these free moments on intellectual self care. Here are a few ideas for doing just that. One, listen to an audio book or podcast. Two, read a newspaper, book, or blog. Three, play a game on your smartphone or that requires you to um, think, solve a problem, or get creative. Flow free, Uno, Wheel of Fortune, Solitary, and Draw It are just a few. Yeah, and Draw It are just a few of the game apps you can download. Engage with a language learning app and nurture the creativity by coming up with an invention that could make your life easier. And they have a lot of apps out there for language to learn different languages. I currently use the one that's called Rosetta Stone. That is a good app. Rosetta Stone. Hello to the people just came in. Yo, it's your boy Leo, Queenie Channel, Coolot. Show. Hello, hello. Just reading a few pages out of my book here. This book, I implemented this book into my channel starting this year, my KEE-KEE fitness channel. This is a part of the my fitness channel, right? So self-care is also part of your fitness and so many other things. I'll read a few more pages. Bear with me, guys. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate your time. Discover. Sometimes it can be hard to know or remember what truly interests us. Life has a very Life has a way of pulling us toward doing the things that are necessary, like paying bills and keeping our household running. In other words, adulting. To the extent that we can forget, we also need to be engaging our mind in meaningful ways. If you give yourself, I'm sorry, if we give ourselves the chance to wake up out of fog of autopilot, we might realize that we don't even know what topics or hobbies we find intriguing. This activity can lay the foundation for discovering what appeals to you most and which interests the pessimist are going to feed your brain the nourishment it needs. Get to know your interests. One way to learn more about topics that excite you is to pay close attention to how you feel when you're engaging in different activities. To try to stimulate your mind, to get you started, here's a list of topics to choose from or come up with your own: climate, culture, geography, history, law, math, medicine, mental health, that's a big one, movies, music, politics, public health, science, technology, visual, performing arts, women issues, and history. Now grab your notebook and create a grid like the one that follows. I've included an example for you to follow for the next week. Commit to trying on a topic or activity. It interests you, excites you on a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is not at all interested or excited, and 10 is extremely interested and excited. To explore a new topic, come up with an activity that exposes you to it. Possible activities include readings about the topic, listening to a podcast on a topic, talking to someone whose work revolves around that topic. Like me, I'll be glad one day when I can get a collaboration sometime in the year of 2022 and talking about a topic that revolves around the workplace, my workplace that I do, which is working with children. Yes, working with children. So one day, Hopefully somebody will hit me up in Instagram and be like, girl, you wanna do a panel? One day, y'all, one day. Pay attention to how you feel when you are engaging in the activity. Notice whether you get absorbed in it and are eager to learn more, or if you quickly lose interest. Pay attention to the type of thoughts and feelings you have while you are trying on the topic. The more excited and interested you are or you feel, the more likely this is a topic you will enjoy and may want to explore at a deeper level to nourish your mind. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, hello, Jello shots. Hey, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Get some hours with my book here. Winnie, welcome in. You guys, I'm gonna do 2 more pages. I don't want to hold you guys. We're gonna do a page and a half, okay? Because I don't want to hold you guys. I know you're probably like, I don't want to listen to this girl read, but I thank you. I thank you for the 6 people in here. I appreciate you. So it's getting to know myself, and this is a log that they created. Excite. Maybe it's been years since you've taken the time to think about the topics and ideas that really excite you. Make today the day you give yourself permission to reconnect with your intellectual side and really discover what topics you feel eager to learn more about. The following activity can help you remember what ideas and intellectual pursuits are exciting to you. Connect with your inner child. Remembering back to when you were a child is one way to help you rediscover topics that interest you. Try it now. Everybody, close your eyes. Think back to your childhood and answer these questions. Remembering back to when you were a child. Oh, I already read that. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so number 1. When you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up? So in the chat, can you guys answer that? When you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up? Hey, Triple C, how are you? So I'm just taking some time out to read my book on my KEE-KEE Fitness channel. Just so the first question, guys, can you answer that? When you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up? Something you wanted to be when you were little. You always told everybody. Put it in the chat for me. I would love to see. I would love to read it. Okay, well, when I was growing up, I always said I wanted to be a nurse. Always. But I found out that nursing wasn't for me. So, when you're in high school, right, you have career day. And so, career day, you go with whatever profession that you wanted to be. They take you and you go spend a couple of hours there, right? So, we're at the hospital. They are putting a tube in an older lady's stomach, right? So they have the TV screen there or they little monitor screen where they showing you the inside of her. When I say I damn near fell, I almost fainted. So they had to bring me a chair and for me to sit down in the chair and to relax. So I found out nursing wasn't for me. I have a lot of nursing people in my family, but nursing was not for me. Plus, when it comes to like people that are CNAs working into convalescent homes, cleaning the older people with the poop and all that stuff. That's not for me. So I think I would be throwing up on them. So then that's when I found out, okay, I need to find something else that has my interest, that I love to get up every morning and go and do, right? And that was to work with children. I had 3 children of my own at a very young age. I had my first child at 16. Well, I got pregnant at 15, and my first child at 16. Then I had my third child at 20. So I love life. I love my family. And things don't happen by mistake. Things happen for a reason. And thank God for my children. And so I decided, okay, well, my journey is to go and work with children. My mom was a preschool teacher for Los Angeles Unified School District. And now I am a preschool teacher. And I love to help children, especially the children that are in low poverty areas and that need way more loving and support, and that's safe, that safety sense, that secure, like, that just safety. A lot of kids out here needs safety, and they need to feel and know that they are safe. Hello, Kenneth, the Kentucky fam. Hello, welcome in. Praying couple, welcome in. Always channel over there, and they help the needies. Oh man, I always wanted to do that, just haven't found the time to do it. But um, I'm gonna start that. I am. I wanted to be a doctor. Okay, nice. Thank you for the thumbs up. Anybody else? Put in the chat. Okay, the next one is enthusiastic about. What classes were you guys enthusiastic about when you were in school? What classes were you guys enthusiastic about when you was in school? Welcome in, Paprika. How are you? Nice to see you. And then the last one is, what did you hunger to learn more about? If you don't put it in the chat now, maybe you can put it in the chat after the live is over. It's always good to see comments in the chat, in the comment area after the live is over as well. Always, always. So I can go back and read you guys' thoughts or whatever your thoughts were. Because once the live is over, the comments are gone for the live comments. Okay. So I'm gonna read a little bit more and then I'm gonna be done. Answering these questions can give you a starting point by reconnecting you with the feeling of what it is like to be fully captivated, excited, and intrigued by a specific topic. Really allow yourself to travel back in time and connect with how you felt when you were a child, full of possibility, untamed by the mental roadblocks and real life limitations that comes with time and age. Grab your notebook and write down the topics. That green section, it says reward yourself. Sometimes it's okay to reward yourself. Always say, treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. And the internet is disrespectful, y'all. Can't put your trust in the internet. So it says reward yourself. To reward yourself for nurturing your intellectual self care, take a trip to your local bookstore and browse the book section of your favorite online retailer. Give yourself ample time to browse around and check out different genres. Buy any book that strikes your fancy. Yeah. It doesn't have to be serious or intellectual, just anything that involves your mind. It could be a book of jokes or a paperback romance. Don't forget to actually take the time to read your new book for pleasure and to stimulate your mind. And when I saw this book, I said, you know what? I need to get this book because this book is pretty thick. It's pretty thick about self care. It's a lot of great things that you don't know about self care. Like I said, it's not just about your nails, your feet, eyebrows, eyelashes. It's not always about that. So we have prayer couple. One of her subjects she was enthusiastic about was math. Triple C said, I'm working out, so I'm not typing much. Okay, get your workout in. I was actually going to do a little workout session before I did this book here. But I said, no, let me get on and read the book because I don't want to get on here after I'm all sweaty and stuff first. And then I'm debating, should I go live and do my workout or should I record? That's a challenge for me, guys. And so she do my workouts live. Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all already know you be uncomfortable trying to be motivated, positive. At the time you're shy, you're nervous, you're like, ooh, I'm live. The people are actually seeing me though. So that's something that I'm still working with. That's why I haven't been doing as much, putting it on my channel. It's a challenge. But y'all continue to motivate me, tell me, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. So I can continue to do it, okay? But yes, I appreciate your time. Let me see, did I miss anybody? I might have put something in the chat. Oh, I love that. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Yes. Okay, so one of her subjects that she was enthusiastic about was reading. Okay. Yes. And that's what I tell my kids too, because they work, and I tell them, it's okay to treat yourself sometimes. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna read this last part right here. In this last little paragraph, it says learn. Because we all are still learning something every day, whether it's big, small. We are all still learning every day, no matter how old we are, right? Right. So it says, now that you have a better idea of the types of topics that excite you, it's time to start learning more about them. There are a variety of ways to learn. It's not all reading books and taking notes. You can acquire new knowledge by listening to experts on the radio or a podcast, doing something with your hands, watching what? It says watching YouTube videos, okay, in the self-care prescription book. Honey. It's the panels they have, topics that they get up there and they talk about. So those are good ways to um, to listen and also learn what the people have to offer are trying to tell you, give you that good information, right? So it says, and doing exercise that test the new knowledge you're gaining along the way. Keep in mind that to really master a new skill or topic, you should practice it and engage with it. Consistent, the key word, thing that we do every day in life. Aim for daily or weekly contact to ensure the new knowledge really sinks in. For instance, if you want to learn the skill of driving, it is best to practice a few times a week to begin to master the skill. If you drive one day for 1 hour, you and don't drive again for several weeks, that increases the chance you will lose the new skill you inquire doing. That is true. So if you, whatever skill you're trying to learn, you have to do it daily or every other day. You cannot skip 2, 3, 4 days of it because you are going to lose the skill. That's like um, me trying to learn Spanish, right? So I have to look at that app that I look at, Rosetta Stone. I have to look at that daily. If I go a week, and I've done it, if I go a week and just don't even bother with that app, I lose or I have lost what I've learned from the previous weeks and days. Like I might have learned a sentence in Spanish. Don't ask me now. Please don't ask me. I can't tell you. But I would lose that. ¿Cómo está? I'm trying to think of something. Uh, Hola, ¿cómo está? Muy bien. You know, things like that. Hi, hello, what's your name? How are you? You know, trying to those learn those words and put them in sentences. So please don't lack, don't fall back. You have to continue to look over it every day so your skills won't leave you. Okay, that's another example. That's like somebody, laid off from their job. Just say a construction worker, right? Laid off, not really laid off, but construction workers, they go like from project to project, right? So you worked the project a whole year, right? So now, okay, this project has come to an end. Now you got to go back. You got to go see, where else can you get on to another project. So you might not get a project, just say 1 month. You might not find no project within 1 month. So you out of work for 1 month. Can you just sit around and not do nothing? Like, just don't do nothing? No, you can't sit around and don't do nothing. You have to either pick up your books to continue to gain that knowledge from the books, which you need to know. Maybe look at some videos of the type of work that you do, so the skills can stay here, so you can remember those skills, right? Okay. And so the last little part says, um, since you've picked topics you find interesting or are otherwise motivated Is it off or is it on? Okay. Why y'all didn't tell me? Y'all couldn't hear me all this time? OMG. Can y'all hear me? Did you guys hear me reading those couple of things that I was reading? Did you guys hear me? Or was I muted all this time? Okay. So, yeah, guys. So I just wanted to get on here and read this book. My third channel is TCB ASMR. TCB ASMR. Um, I think I'm about to record. I'm thinking about it, or either go live. No, we missed that. Okay, okay, I'm gonna read it really quick. So that last little part that I read when I said the life. Okay, so the title of chapter 4 is The Life of the Mind, Intellectual Self-Care. And this is to help you to stimulate your mind, expand your knowledge, widen your perspective, deepen your creativity, and exercise your curiosity. Um, so that's what I had said at the end. So yeah, guys. So just check out my TCB ASMR. I don't know if I'm gonna go live on that right now or either record. I think I might record. I'm gonna go over there. I know everybody don't like ASMRs. They don't like smacking. They don't like the slurping. Um, but somebody requested and made a suggestion if I can do some slurping and some different sounds that some people do enjoy because it relaxes them. It gives them that drive that they're looking for. I think I said that right. Like people like to hear those different cringy, tingling type sounds, right? I know it's not for everybody, but some people do enjoy that, and that's what they look forward to, right? So with that being said, I'm going to end this live. I don't know if I'm gonna record or go live on my TCB ASMR, but I'm about to go to that channel now. So I love you all. I appreciate you all who came in, even the ones who came in and left and gave me that thumbs up. I appreciate you. Thank you all. I am trying to pick a day to do some shout outs. Um, I might save it for the weekend. I might save it for the weekend. You're seeing me more yesterday and today because I took off for 2 days. So you get to see me a little bit more. You know, I will be at work at this time. So you get to see me a little bit more throughout the day because I'm available. I'm available to you. That's my song. I don't know the words, but that's my song. Available to you. Lord, yes. Anyway, I love you all. If you're not subscribed, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. To the next video. Bye. Make sure you have your post notification bells on. I have a lot of premieres set up, guys. A lot of premieres, okay? All right.